Currently in Annotto Bay Hospital, we serve the community of Annotto Bay and its environs. Our patients span as far as in St. Andrew and all the way in West Portland. Currently, we're a 125-bed facility, and we look after all the needs of the patients that are here. We basically have 5 specialties, right, in terms of pediatrics, obs and gynae, psychiatry, anesthesia, and general surgery. Starting with the accident and emergency department, this is where the entrance of the patients to the institution, and these patients need to be monitored very closely. And the greatest needs in accident and emergency area is basically cardiac monitors. So we need at least 2 cardiac monitors so that we can manage more than 2 or 3 patients at the same time. In terms of the maternity ward, now we want to monitor the babies, and those basically we use what's called a cardiotocograph machine. Currently we only have 1, and we're in need of 2 more so that we can properly manage all these patients. In terms of the pediatric ward, there's a great need there for a ventilator, which we don't have at this moment in time, and we have to be sometimes transferring these patients outside. And therefore we need a ventilator. We also need some pediatric monitors, at least 3 pediatric monitors, to monitor the babies as well on the compound.
It is very difficult for us on the pediatric ward with no ventilator, as we oftentimes have premature babies who don't have a developed lungs, which need a ventilator to help them breathe. But we only have CPAP, that is a temporizing measure, which is hard for us as these babies need more support than that, and we cannot give that to them. Oftentimes we have to try to transfer them to other hospitals, which is difficult sometimes, as sometimes they don't have any ventilator space for our babies.
We have the technical abilities to manage these patients. It's just probably at the moment what we are doing is using alternatives, which is not the best, so we'd love a ventilator so we could manage these patients. Also, all of these patients, so sometimes we have 1 monitor that is managing all these patients, and therefore we'd like some other monitors for our pediatric children or our pediatric cohort.
We are trying our best in these COVID times. It is very difficult as we see more respiratory cases, and more respiratory cases sometimes needs more support, including ventilators.
I'm happy to know that Sagicor has come on board, because yes, we are trying as a facility, and the region of course lends its support, but with COVID, we have really maximized in terms of our budget. We have to reshift some of the funding, so some things that are critical to the area we were not able to purchase. Also in St. Mary, we have persons who are not able to travel to Kingston and other areas. So for us to be equipped with the things that are needed to treat the babies here, it will definitely benefit the community and its environs.
Funds from the Sigma Run will be very beneficial to the team, not just the team, but to the patients, as we will be better able to give them the support that they need and to also decrease our mortality rate here.
I'm appealing to Jamaica to support the Sagicor Corporate Sigma Run so that we can get the well-needed funds that is required to maintain and buy these essential equipment we require for our babies.
Together or apart, we are running for a cause.